I took Jeffrey Allen's energy healing course in 2020. Then this happened. Have you ever learned something years ago, forgotten most of it, and then suddenly found yourself being drawn back to it at exactly the right time? That happened to me. Back in 2020, I took my first energy healing course with Jeffrey Allen. I remember being fascinated by the idea that there was much more to our energy, our intuition, and our connection to the world around us. I went through the course and learned so much. But somewhere along the way, my computer crashed. And I lost the course. I thought, well, I guess that's gone. But here's the interesting part. Even though I lost the actual course, I didn't necessarily lose everything I had learned. Fast forward to now. One of the goals I had set for myself actually happened. I had dreamed about going to Sedona for a month. And I finally did it. For the first time. And that experience made me think about something I've learned over and over again. Sometimes we don't realize we're creating a new reality until we look back and realize, wow, I actually did that. Then recently, I woke up feeling absolutely awful. I had a screaming headache and my body was hurting. And I immediately thought about energy healing. I remembered Jeffrey Allen's teachings and how much that first course had meant to me. I had also seen a video where Jeffrey talked about reaching out to his boss and asking for a raise and actually getting it. The story stayed with me because it reminded me of something important. Sometimes we have to ask. We have to believe that possibilities exist beyond what we can currently see. Jeffrey said he reached out to his boss telepathically. So I decided to sit quietly and reconnect with that energy. I reached out telepathically to Jeffrey in my own spiritual practice, asking for help remembering the wisdom I had learned and for healing. Then I listened to Jeffrey Allen's Infinite Field of Possibilities meditation. And something shifted. After the meditation, I noticed that I felt better. Now, I'm not saying that a meditation is a substitute for medical care. And I'm certainly not saying that my experience proves that anyone else will have the same result. I'm simply sharing what happened to me. And what really struck me was this. I thought I had lost that course when my computer crashed. But maybe I hadn't lost the most important part. Maybe some of what we learn becomes part of us. Maybe the lessons we need have a way of finding their way back to us. And maybe that's why I was drawn to this work again. From taking that first course in 2020 to losing it, to eventually accomplishing a dream of spending a month in Sedona. to waking up one morning needing to reconnect with the very teachings that had inspired me years ago. The timing feels pretty amazing. So I wanted to share this as my personal review of the first Jeffrey Allen energy healing course I took in 2020. It was one of those experiences that stayed with me, even after I thought I had lost it. And if you've ever had an experience where something you learned years ago suddenly came back into your life at exactly the right moment, I'd love to hear about it. Maybe we don't always lose what we think we've lost. Sometimes we haven't remembered it yet. Disclaimer: this video shares my personal spiritual and meditation experience and is not medical advice. Meditation and energy healing practices are not a substitute for professional medical diagnosis or treatment. If you are experiencing severe, persistent, or unusual pain or other concerning symptoms, please seek appropriate medical care. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for tuning in. Much love.